Welcome to the second episode of Decode Cybersecurity for the board. And today we are discussing the real world breaches and, more importantly, what every board member must ask to stay ahead even if they are not technical. Fourth, a major telecom player faced a ransomware attack that disrupted its critical communication. And here's what's striking. The attacker slipped in through Microsoft SharePoint, an everyday collaboration tool. So for the board, the real question is not what SharePoint, but the real question is which are the everyday tools that can become the weak link for a company. And are we trusting the vendor systems and operational resilience, or are we trusting them blindly? And now coming to the second major breach, one of the world's largest insurance giants, saw the sensitive client and customer data being exposed. The most striking fact about the entire breach, just like code, is that the breach did not happen via any exotic system, but through Salesforce, the CRM backbone. Now here's a takeaway for the board. Do we know what crown jewel data reside in platforms like Salesforce? And secondly, do we have enough visibility into the third-party systems in terms of how are they configured, monitored, and protected? Because customer trust does not break in a day, but definitely one breach can definitely break the trust. And now back home, the Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee, one of the most reputed institutions of India and the world, faced a major student and research data leak. And the root cause for the leak was a weak identity and access management. Now the burning questions for the board are, who has access to what data in the organization? Are these access rights being monitored regularly, or are they left open forever? And thirdly and finally, are we investing enough in identity and access management as much as in firewalls? So what's the real lesson across Colt, Alliance and IIT Roorkee? Cyber attackers don't need to invent new weapons. They exploit the systems that we trust blindly, like Salesforce, SharePoint, or login portals. So as a board member, your role isn't to learn technology inside out, but your role is to ask the right questions. So what platforms matter most to us, and who is protecting them, and how soon we can recover if they fail? By asking the right questions as a board member, this is how you move from a passive listener to an active guardian of your organization's trust. I'll be back for the next episode of Decode Cybersecurity for the board. Till then, thank you and enjoy yourself.